niche community of the YouTube filmmakers that makes the pleasurable sounds of ASMR with the creepiness of horror films. It's hosted by a man called the Phoenician Seller. He has the gray hair, a pale and a narrow face, and the calmest gray eyes you have never seen. This man whispered to you, telling you everything will be alright. You are beginning to feel very relaxed. The video cuts abruptly to a masked figure shrouded in darkness. Then the camera moves into a new setting. The same man is laying down from above you. I am reasonably certain that you are not in any pain. He says. He produces in a syringe. He is wearing a surgical gloves. This is not very relaxing anymore. And yet his voice makes you calm, so calm enough that you can continue to watch as he props and scratches and cuts, and suddenly his white gloves are stained with red. Phoenician Seller is one of the stars of ASMR horror, a niche community with the already niched world around the ASMR sensory phenomenon. Autonomous the sensory and meridian responses, also simply refer to that as that unknown feeling, creates tingles and pleasurable shivers in susceptible listeners. It is introduced by trigger sounds like a tapping on glass and a cracking and sweating rappers, or the soft whisper words. The makeover video is a common ASMR trope, usually featuring a speaker who reassures you that you look beautiful along with the sound of the makeup brushes on skin. Phoenician Seller's makeover starts out every bit as common as a mainstream ASMR, employing a manual sound effect and a whisper dialogue. But after lulling the viewer into passivity, it takes a menacing turn. So this leads us to a topic. What makes ASMR so creepy? It's so interesting that's the diversity and the spirits of invention. This is the land of the creaky door, the soft-spoken demon, and the benevolent cryptid. Where else could you meet a heavily accented plague doctor, or take breakfast with Patrick Batman? Names like Phoenician Seller draw hundreds of thousands of views, but some of the genres and the most experimental voices are on its fringes. Hunt ASMR horror YouTube for long enough, and you will find the likes of a Henrique Pav Nelson, whose videos are creepy in a way that only things you'll find out on the internet late at night can be. There's absolutely a subset of the video creators doing more quirky and strange experimental stuff. Nelson tells me over on Skype, I really like that people are trying out on the crazier things. There's only so many ways you can tap it on a piece of plastic. In one video, Nelson appears as a scarecrow with a skeleton face. In another, which he's currently working on, is in a broken robot left on his shell. I want to be a bit silly and expressive, and have strayed further and further from focusing on the triggers. He said monster masks and a rambling narrative are background with shots of dark, empty streets. One clip shows Nelson speaking breathily for 15 minutes about how onions are aliens, until language breaks down and his words become just another sound amidst the crackling and scratching. Some ASMR horror videos have a DIY aesthetic, while others are highly concepted, featuring character, art, and multiverses. Others still get a pass for art house cinema at its most abstract and disturbing. Try this one alone with your computer before you go to bed. Sometimes the disembodied triggers the sounds like it seems like your laptop is breathing. Where the carrying voices of ASMR once instilled trust in technology, horror ASMR reflects our distrust. It reveals a creepiness to ASMR in general, perhaps most of all in the times where the screen tries its hardest to be your caring friend. Many of the creepier videos highlight this eerie relationship with the tech by parodying familiar ASMR traps. The overly attached hairdresser, the what in the medical bag, and the makeover which turns the messy then violent, then worrying and bloody. They expose the strangeness and perhaps the truth horror of relying on our machine for human kindness. Thank you for listening to my show. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as always. That helps a lot for my growth on my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned and we'll bring for more.